So a couple weeks ago I had some questions about the ramps on the Bendpak lift, so I thought I'd do a quick video to answer those questions and do a little bit of a modification. So this is another follow-up video to my video I did a couple weeks ago, or actually been about 3 months ago, I guess now, where I installed the Bendpak lifts. So for those of you who haven't seen it, if you're interested, I have a pretty detailed video on assembling a Bendpak 4-post lift, showing how you can do it as just with one person. It's a bit of work, but it's doable. I'll put a link to that video, should be up about here on your screen, assuming I remember to put that in. So on that video, I had somebody had asked a question about the ramps. It was someone who has a fairly tight space he's putting his lift in, and he was wondering how much they actually stick out, and also if they are removable. So quick answer on the removable is, as they are, with the normal way they attach, they are not removable, but I'm going to do a quick modification to make them removable. Now, as far as how much they stick out, so as you can see, they do flip down. So when the lift goes down, the ground lifts it up and it sticks out. So when it's down, they stick out about 31 inches from the back of the lift. When they're flipped down like this, when it's up, it's about 21 inches back. So if you're right up against the garage door, you're going to need 21 inches bare minimum between the back of the lift and that to be able to get the garage door down. However, even then, as you can see, they're kind of in the way sometimes. A lot of people use this as a parking lift, so you can put another car underneath it. And obviously, with this down, you've got a little less clearance to drive another car. Obviously, this isn't up all the way, but I find they tend to be in the way a lot of times. You can see I've got my international pickup on here, and it's a bit of a long-term project, so I really don't need the quick, convenient on and off of having the ramps on here. So I think I'm going to make a quick modification to these in order to be able to pull them off more easily. So first of all, let me show you how they attach. Right here, so there's this bar that goes through. There's holes in the ramp and holes in the lift, and then there's simply a shaft that slides in, and as you can see, there's these clips that push on, and there's one on the other side that it's just one of those one-way clips. You push it on, friction fit, and it's not coming off or not coming off easily. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to drill a hole, and then we can put a cotter pin in there so that it'll be on there securely, but I'll be able to pull it off easily. So as I said, these are not designed to be removable, but I think we can get rid of that clip here. I think we should be able to cut this off. Oh yeah, that comes off easily. And now, if I take some of the weight off of here. Oh, okay, and here's a tip. You can't slide this out the other way, so the clip I need to cut is actually this one. I was hoping to leave one of these on for later on so that I had one of these on one side, but I've already messed that up. So as I've said, when I screw up on this channel, I will show you. I'll do a little editing out, but I'm not gonna try to hide my mistakes, because one of the important things about this channel is you can learn from my mistakes. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else. I'm gonna cut this clip on the other side. As I've said, learning from your own mistakes is good. Learning from someone else's mistakes is even better. So with those clips out, as you can see, that slides out nice and easily. In the ramp, they're fairly heavy, but they come off pretty nicely. Now, one important thing that I probably should have shown while it's there, when the ramp is down, you'll notice that the back of the ramp flips up a little bit. That is a safety thing so that a vehicle cannot roll off when the lift is in the air. That is why you should definitely use some wheel chocks. If you're going to take the lifts off, you want to prevent this thing from falling off on you. That would, not be good. So as you can see, this is really just a simple steel shaft. So it should be easy enough to drill a hole on one side and put a cotter pin in, so I can easily pull it in and out. So let's do that now. All right, so you can see I've ground off a little bit of a flat bit on the end of that to make it a little bit easier to drill. So I've got an 1/8 inch drill bit chucked up in there, and I'm going to try to get it in my vise relatively flat and level. Just doing it by eye. Hopefully I can get it to where the drill bit won't wander and, more importantly, won't break. That'll work nicely. Actually, let's grab the pin. So now, I can, when I pull the lift off, or when I put it back, the ramp back on rather, I can put that pin in and keep it from sliding out. Okay, so I've got holes drilled on both sides. I was going to leave the clip on one side, but I forgot that I can only pull it out the side. I had cut this clip off, which meant I couldn't slide it out that way because it hits the post. But so I just drilled both sides so I can put a pin in each one. So now should be able to reinstall this. Now they do make aluminum ramps that are much lighter. I don't know what they cost, but these aren't too bad. I need to work out every once in a while. But I should be able to lift that up, line it up, slide it through, and then put a pin in it so it can't go out. So fairly simple, quick modification. Not much of a video. Mostly I just wanted to answer the questions on how far this stuck out and answer the the question of are they removable, and so yeah, no, but fairly easy to modify that. So anyway, that's about it for this week. If anybody else has other questions on the lift or my other projects, definitely post a comment and I'll try to answer them. And if you find this interesting, please hit the subscribe button so that you're notified when new videos happen. And I'll try to keep uploading videos of all my projects. So until then, get out in your garage and do something interesting.